They have renovated and significantly extended so that they suit older people, so that they're wheelchair access and people will be able to live here for as long as they want.
For many of our elderly people, the option of a retirement village is not available to them if they don't have the funds to go into those villages. So these are a low-cost, affordable home for older people.
As Brian Lipman from Wintringham Housing explains, this style of home ensures residents keep their independence.
They can live independently, but they need some form of support, and they're all on pensions or something like that.
Marilyn Mitchell is one of the residents in Euroa. She happened to stumble across her new home after visiting her daughter, who lives nearby.
I said to her, well, get your real estate to start looking around for a little place for me, something that I could afford. And bugger me dead, Ruth rang me back 2 days later and told me about Wintringham Housing. So I rang Graham up and bang, 3 days later had an interview with Tanya, moved in on my birthday on the 5th of October.
Marilyn gave Minister Wendy Lovell a tour of her unit and it made an impression.
Well, these are fantastic because what they've actually done is use the shell of the old Alexander Miller homes, so new kitchens on them and additional space, and they're just lovely.
And for Marilyn, it was an opportunity to thank those who helped get her here.
She was just overwhelmed with the generosity towards her and the ability for her to live here.
It's a little community. They've created a community amongst themselves and they support each other, and it's great.
Oh, it's excellent. Yeah, I look at a lot of the tenants here, Max too, and we all get on like a house on fire, and we're all like little neighbours and we do our own thing, but then we look after each other too. Ted said, if you're going away, Mazzy, he said, I'll water your plants for you. And Max said he'll feed me goldfish for me too. So, yeah, it's great.
Police and GVFL officials are warning those heading to the footy this weekend to behave themselves on the back of a disappointing melee at the KDFL final last week. League boss Keith Wellman spoke to our reporter Brendan Savage and says generally the GVFL crowd is well behaved and he expects that reputation to stay intact.
The scene is set for a ripper showdown between